Hello, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create a Balenciaga style video using ChatGPT. You've probably seen some of the viral Balenciaga videos on YouTube and maybe you've wondered how they were made. Well, that's what I'm going to show you in this video. So stick around and by the end of this video you'll be creating your own Balenciaga videos. Let's get into it. Go to chatgpt.com and then list the 10 most popular characters of your choosing. In this case, we're going with The Office. So top 10 characters from The Office. Okay, so we see Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute, Jim Halpert, Pam Beesly, Andy Bernard, Ryan Howard, Stanley Hudson, Kevin Malone, Angela Martin, and Creed Bratton. Next, we're gonna create the Midjourney prompt for creating the photos using ChatGPT. So for the prompt, let's just type in, I'm going to write a prompt. Just replace the character names with the names mentioned above, and also give me a style of Balenciaga that they would wear. Preferably black Balenciaga clothing. Do you understand? Yes. Please go ahead and provide the prompt. So here's the prompt. A mid close-up fashion photo of name, wearing, style of clothing. Yeah, and just see what it gives us. Wearing a black Balenciaga oversized blazer. Dwight Schrute wearing a black Balenciaga tactical vest. Okay, so here are the prompts that we will now enter in Midjourney. So now let's go to midjourney.com, copy the prompt for each of your characters. So we're going to copy this one from Michael Scott. Click create and then put in the prompt, and Midjourney will create the image for us here. So now we have a Balenciaga style image of Michael Scott. Just pick which one is your favorite. This one looks pretty good. So save that. I'm just going to create another folder called Midjourney Output. Rename this Michael Scott. And just do that for the other 9 characters. Copying this prompt. Going to Midjourney, pasting it in, and pressing enter. Okay, this one looks pretty good. Save image, Dwight Schrute. And now I'm going to fast forward until I have all 10 characters created in Midjourney. Okay, so now I've got all 10 characters loaded in Midjourney. Ryan Howard doesn't look like the Ryan Howard from The Office, so what I had to do was look up his real name, which was BJ Novak, and generate the image that way. With Stanley Hudson, it doesn't really look like Stanley Hudson from The Office, so I just reran that prompt again, and I added The Office in front of his name so that Midjourney would print an image in his likeness, and looks like it does look a bit more like Stanley Hudson from The Office. And with Angela Martin, half her face got cut off, so I just reran her again, and this time I put full face in the prompt. So we can roll with this one for Angela Martin. So now what I'm going to do is download each one of these, and then we can start on the voices. So now you'll want to go to YouTube and search for each of the characters from The Office. So we can type Angela Martin for the first one. Then try to find a YouTube video that mostly has her speaking. So let's go with this video here of Angela Martin.
Sometimes the clothes at Gap Kids are just too flashy, so I'm forced to go to the American Girl store and order clothes for large colonial dolls.
So with that audio clip, there are several ways to obtain it. You can go to just Google YouTube to MP3, or what I like to do personally is use OBS Studio to actually record the YouTube video, and then I use CapCut to edit all the voices that are not, in this case, Angela Martin, and then convert that to an MP3 file. So after editing those YouTube videos and exporting the MP3 files that are just their voices, here's what they should look like. I'll click Angela Martin as an example.
Yes. Sometimes the clothes at Gap Kids are just too flashy, so I'm forced to go to the American Girl store and order clothes for large colonial dolls. Sure. Sometimes I watch Will and Grace.
So as you can see, it's just her voice, and the same is true for Andy Bernard, Creed, Dwight Schrute, and all the other characters from The Office. So now what we're going to do is put these into 11 Labs, where we can use AI to use the voices in whichever way we want for the video. So now go to 11labs.com. Voices, add a new voice, instant voice cloning, then load the video here with the audio file. It has to be at least 1 minute. Select your audio. It's very optional to give it a description. I just label it the name of the character. I'll give it a name. Angela Martin. Click Add Voice. Select Use Voice. And for the text, I just use ChatGPT again. And I asked ChatGPT, what would Angela Martin say about Balenciaga in her own style? And this is what ChatGPT came up with.
Balenciaga? Oh, yeah, I know them. I've always said fashion is the art of self-expression. I once wore a women's suit because I thought it was European.
Just download that onto your computer. Voice 2. And do that for the rest of the 9 characters. So now you should have all of the voices downloaded from 11 Labs. Should sound something like this.
Balenciaga? They call that fashion? I wouldn't be caught dead in something so flashy. Give me a simple cardigan and pencil skirt any day. At least I look like an adult.
Balenciaga, huh? I once wore a potato sack to Woodstock and called it high fashion. Same thing, really. But hey, if you can sell it, why not? Respect the hustle.
So now what we're going to do is combine the images we created from Midjourney with the voices created from 11 Labs and put them together in a website called DID. So now navigate to DID Studio in Google. Log in. Click Create a Video. Upload your image from Midjourney. Select Script, Audio, upload the audio created from 11 Labs. Click Generate Video. Give it a name.
Balenciaga? Oh, yeah, I know them. I've always said fashion is the art of self-expression. I once wore a women's suit because I thought it was European.
Once you're satisfied with how the video turns out, you can go ahead and click download and put them all into a video editing software of your choosing. For me, I like to use CapCut because it's free and very easy to use. The viral Balenciaga music that you hear is from Epidemic Sound, and it's called Light Vessel by Thip Trong. and it sounds like this. You can sign up and download this from Epidemic Sound to be used in your video. Just be sure that your YouTube channel is on the safe list so that you can use it without it getting taken down by Epidemic Sound. So just to recap, we've used Midjourney to create the images. We used 11 Labs to create the voices. We used DID Studio to put the images and the voices together to create the animations. You can get the music from Epidemic Sound. For video editing, you can use the free software CapCut, which is what I used. If you'd like to see the Balenciaga video that I created, click the video here. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.